Hello students, good morning. Welcome to online learning, standard 10, subject science. And in 10th standard science, we have been discussing unit number 8. And unit number 8 is periodic classification of elements. Okay, dear students, in this unit, we have started about the construction of periodic table, the proposals of periodic table by various scientists, modern periodic law, and finally we have seen about the construction of modern periodic table. And in the previous video we have discussed about the features of periods, and today in this present video the concept which we are going to discuss is features of groups, which means we are going to learn about each and every groups of the periodic table. Okay, let us move on to the video. Dear students, one more time let me show you the periodic table. This is the periodic table given in your textbook. It has 7 periods and 18 groups that we know already. Then let us see what are called as groups in the periodic table. Before that, we have to know what is called as period. Can you answer me? What are called as periods? Yes, the horizontal arrangement of elements starting from left to right in a periodic table is called periods, and there are 7 periods in the periodic table. Since we are discussing about groups, we need to know what are called as groups and how many groups are there in the periodic table. What are called as groups? The vertical arrangement of elements starting from top to bottom are called as groups. And how many groups are there in the periodic table? There are 18 groups in the periodic table. So what are called as groups? The vertical arrangement of elements starting from top to bottom in the periodic table is called group. And how many periods are there? There are 18. How many groups are there? There are 18 groups in the periodic table. Okay, mama. Okay, now let us see about each and every groups. Okay, dear students, here I have splitted each group and I have taken. Okay, first let us see what is group number 1. Okay, group number 1, it can also be called as alkali metals. What is the name of group number 1? Alkali metals. It is the first group and it has the elements hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and finally francium. So these are the elements constitute group number 1, that is alkali metals. So what is group number 1? Group number 1 is also called as alkali metals. Okay, then come to group number 2, which is also called as alkaline earth metals. Okay, so what is group number 2? How it is called? It's called as alkaline earth metals, and the elements of group number 2 is beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, and radium. Okay, so what are the elements present in group number 2? They are beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, and finally radium. And how the elements of group number 2 is called? They are called as alkaline earth metals. Then group numbers starting from 3 to 11. These set of elements are called as transition elements. Group number starting from what to what? Group number from 3 to 12. Okay, so these are called as transition elements, or they can also be called as D block elements. This two sets of elements, they are called as S block elements, whereas the group number 3 to 12 are called as either transition elements or they can also be called as D block elements. Is it clear, students? So here we have seen about group number 1, group number 2, then group numbers starting from 3 to 12. They are called as transition metals or D block elements. Let me tell you some of the elements name here. This is Sc is scandium, Ti is titanium, V is vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. but when we need to recognize the elements of group, we have to learn from top to bottom like this. Scandium, yttrium, here lanthanum and actinium will be there. Then titanium, zirconium, hafnium, rutherfordium. Likewise, we have to remember the elements of a group. Okay, mama. Okay. Okay, dear students, in the previous slide we have seen from group number 1 to 12, and the remaining elements are taken here. Look here, these elements, these groups are named by the first elements. Okay, this is group number 13. Here, what is the first element? B. B is boron. So this set of elements are called as boron family elements. So they are called by the first elements name. Okay, so this set of elements are called as boron family elements. And what are the elements present? Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium and niconium. So these are the elements of boron family. What is group number 13? Group number 13 is boron family. It constitutes some set of elements. The next one is carbon family, which means the first element will be carbon, which it is group number 14. Group number 13 is boron family and group number 14 is carbon family. So what are the elements present here? Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead and flerovium. Okay, so these are the elements of group number 14. Group number 14 can also be called as carbon family elements. Then nitrogen family, it is group number 15. Here the elements are nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth, moscovium. Okay, what are the elements present? Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth and moscovium. Then group number 16, which can also be called as oxygen family elements, and here the elements are oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium, livermorium. Okay, what are they? Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium, livermorium. These are the elements constitutes group number 16, or they can also be called as oxygen family elements. Then group number 17, they can also be called as halogens. Okay, so what are the elements of halogens? Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine and tennessine. These are the elements constitute group number 17, or they can also be called as halogens. Okay, okay. Then finally group number 18. Dear students, as I told you already, how many groups are there in the periodic table? There are 18 groups. So here group number 1 is alkali metal, group number 2 is alkaline earth metal, and group number 3 to 12 is transition elements, and group number 13 is boron family, 14 is carbon family, 15 is nitrogen family, 16 oxygen family, 17 halogens, and finally 18 is noble gases. Okay, so here the elements are helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon and oganesson. So with this, all the 18 groups we have completed. Is it clear, students? Yes. Okay, now let us see some more features of the groups. Okay, it is a consolidated, or it is a summary of the informations about all the groups. What is given first? Group number 1, it is alkali metal. Group number 2, alkaline earth metals. 3 to 12, transition metals. 13, boron family. 14, carbon family. 15 is nitrogen family. 16 is oxygen family, or they can also be called as chalcogens. Then group number 17 is halogens, and finally group number 18 is noble gases. So this is the table we have to keep in our mind in order to remember the groups of the periodic table. Okay. Okay, the next feature is given. The elements of the same group, they possess same valence shell electronic configuration, and the number of electrons in the valence shell will be the same, and so they possess same valency. So can you understand, students? If we take a set of elements of the same group, if we choose any group of the periodic table, the elements belonging to the same group will possess what are the things common? Their valence electronic configuration will be same, as well as their valency also will be same. So in order to explain this point, I have taken the example of group 1 elements. They are alkali metals. What are the elements of group 1? Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. and their valence shell configuration is, for hydrogen it is 1s1, and for lithium it is 2s1, for sodium 3s1, potassium 4s1, rubidium 5s1, cesium 6s1, and finally francium 7s1, and their valencies are 1. All the elements starting from hydrogen to francium, their valence is 1. So with this, what we can conclude, the elements of same group possess similar outer electronic configuration, also their valency will be same. If you take any group of elements, for example if you take second group, then their valency will be true, and so on. Okay, so we can say that elements of same group possess same valence shell electronic configuration, also they possess same valency. Okay, okay, then let us see the next feature. Here I have taken 3 features. Look at the first point. What is given? As the elements present in a group as the elements present in a group have identical valence shell electronic configuration, they possess similar chemical properties. Can you able to understand, students? The elements of a group possess similar chemical property. It is due to what? Because of the similar outer electronic configuration. If you take group number 1, alkali metals, they all will be metals because of the similar outer electronic configuration. Okay, then come to next feature. Here what is given? The physical properties of the elements in a group, such as melting point, boiling point, and density, vary gradually. What is the meaning of the term gradually? If you take the first element of the group, it will possess lower melting point. Then when we come down the group, the melting point increases. Starting from top to bottom, what is increases? The melting point is increases. So that is called as gradual increase in the physical properties. The properties like boiling point, melting point, density, so such properties increases gradually from top to bottom. Okay, then look at the final features of the groups. The atoms of the group 0. Group 0 is final group, that is group number 18. The atoms of the group 0 elements have stable electronic configuration. Stable electronic configuration in the sense completely filled electronic configuration, and they are unreactive. They won't interact with any other elements of the any group. Okay, so they are called as unreactive, and they are also called as inert gases. It's due to what? It's because of the completely filled electronic configuration. Okay, so with this, the features of the groups is over. So in this video we have discussed about how the groups in the periodic table are made, and the special names of every groups of the periodic table. Okay, students, go through the video and learn well. Thank you.